Hey guys, it's Johnny. Welcome back to the Wanderlust Bus. So this is plumbing part 2. I'm standing inside the bus where we've pretty much finished all of the stuff in here, and we're gonna move on to the underside of the bus, but I want you to be aware, the space is 3 feet tall. I'm 6'2". I don't fit real well down there, nor does camera equipment, nor do other people, nor do all of the things I need to do down there. So it's gonna be an interesting amount of shooting and different things, and I assume it's gonna take a few days, so expect some wardrobe changes. So let's go down under the bus and we'll get started under there, and I'll show you the amassment of what we're gonna do down there with the help of Aquatherm. So let's get going, heading on downstairs. Alright, so we made a real quick stop by the Aquatherm parts bucket so that we could grab a couple of pieces. When we go under there, we want to get this mocked up as accurately as we possibly can, because I've got a bunch of systems that I have to make this all go together with, including electrical, waste vegetable oil, the air conditioning lines, as well as the original bus framework. And it's going to be a maze of pipes and wires and craziness. So think of a 90s Windows computer when you turn the screensaver on. It's about what we're going to end up accomplishing underneath the bus. So, yeah. Is it ever fitting?
Will your alumina filters be last or after those?
Maybe after this. We sat and stared under the bus for a long time to formulate a plan of attack, and then we had to go back into the bus and finish everything inside where I wasn't crammed into like 9 square feet. So once it clears these, once it clears the 2.5 microns,
right back in there.
It's just going straight through anyway. Alright, so we're working on the pre-filter system for the intake of the water, and it is comprised of 3 components. And those first 2 components are 2 5-micron filters that are housed in stainless steel water filter housings where we don't want any plastics, and they are plumbed with Aquatherm. The 5-micron filters are actually just 1 stage. It's not 2 stages of 5-micron filtration. It's 1 stage run through 2 legs, so that if we're at a campground or something and we're trying to fill up, it doesn't take us a half hour to fill a 100-gallon tank. That's a little bit excessive. So this gives us a lot more flow rate, which will allow our tank to fill faster. From there, it goes into an alumina filter, which will take out fluoride and arsenic and some other metals. If you want more information about what all it takes out, I've got information on all of that, specifics, as well as some diagrams on the website. Check it out over there if you want to get more specific. From there, it goes into our pre-filter tank where it will just sit and wait patiently until it gets filtered through the next stage of filtration, and we'll show you that and how to do that part in just a minute. Because we're setting up our water bay as tight as we possibly can, we went through a bunch of different combinations of how we were going to put it together. So all these configurations, both on the pre-filter side as well as the main filtration, were necessary to get to our final resting point for this system. Alright, so I've gotten the manifolds all built as much as I can up top. And now we need to start installing them and getting the stuff run through this wall, which is going to act as our manifold housing. Alright, so I just noticed as I'm cutting this, the last 4 sticks of Aquatherm I've had have had lines on them, like this stuff. Which is really helpful when you're aligning the stuff. But the new pack, the 5 sticks I just opened, don't have it. So I guess maybe this is the older version, and now they've got the lines on them, so I don't know, but this ought to be fun. Now this manifold is centrally located, but there's still shutoffs at each individual fixture location. That way if the sink blows up, I can still shut the water off at the line and then go down and work on the plumbing down below. You'll notice we're still using our Aquatherm. It's a great product for this application because it's completely clean, plant-based polypropylene pressure piping system. It doesn't leach anything into the water and it never corrodes. I mean, obviously, it's polypropylene. We're using it strictly for our water filtration and for our water system and our filtration, but they do have pipe for a ton of different applications. Potable water, radiant heating, cooling, industrial applications, water conservation, fire and sprinkler systems, and a whole bunch of other stuff. They believe that the most sustainable products are the ones that last the longest and have the lowest impact during the operation. That's why we chose them. They just do things better. There were hours of fitting Aquatherm together in the cramped space under the bay, and one of the best spots is this, where I was trying to see if it would actually close when the door would shut and not break the pipe that we were using as our intake. It was tight, like really tight. Alright, so one last fitting to go, and then we can call this job on the Aquatherm quits. Alright, so we've gotten this stage of the plumbing system handled, and we have some other things still left to do, but that is down the line after electrical, and we will show you that as well. But until then, the wind is going to blow my tarp off of the bus, and I want to give a big thank you to Aquatherm for their help in this project. I should do this quick because I may not be here after this wind. We're getting storms today. The big thank you to Aquatherm, also big thank you to Ferguson for helping me out with the tool, and big thank you to BWA South for certifying me, and Earl for coming out and helping me out do that. So if you haven't visited Aquatherm's website, if you haven't seen the video from last time yet, A, go check out the video, B, go to Aquatherm's website, check out their company and all their amazing products, and C, make sure you come back here next time, and until then, I'm Johnny with the Wanderlust Bus. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. Hey guys, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. There's some related content down below on either side that you can check out, as well as that big round subscribe button right in the middle. Go ahead and hit that, and then make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when we upload new content. Also, make sure you go by our social media, our Instagram, our Facebook, and all the others. And if you find value in what we do, we'd love to have you swing by our Patreon page and give us some support on this journey. We'd love to have you along for the ride with us. Until next time, guys, I'm Johnny with the Wanderlust Bus. Thanks for stopping by.